I will start the presentation, which is introduction. The title of the short video is Assumption, and it is a community video produced by DG Telecommunications. DG Telecommunications Sedang Berhad is the first digital mobile communication service provider operating in Malaysia since 1995, which operates based on a fully digital cellular network. DG is one of the successful multinational companies in Malaysia, where Norway's Telenor ASA owns 49% of the company's shares. On 30 November 2023, DG and Celcom were officially merged into Celcom DG to create a stronger telecommunication company in Malaysia. Besides that, the overview of the short story is a daughter who makes her own assumption about her father who loved giving gifts to locals regardless of religion and races despite dealing with instability in life. This video was released on the YouTube platform in 2021 for the celebration of Hari Raya. The target audience of the video is a society made up of various races in Malaysia, which consists of various backgrounds, religions, and ethnicities.
I will continue with the plot summary. Okay, the story begins with Alia. Is a student who need money to pay rent, but when she called her father said that he has a problem to manage their grocery store, and this causing her to back to the village and help her father. Pak Amin, or as known as Abah in this story, like to help others regardless regions and race. But in the same time, Abah's life is also unbalanced, and he had to lay off his employee to make sure that his store can still survive. After seeing several times Abah give grocery to other people just like that, Alia make her own decision and very angry about Abah because she thought that Abah help other people even when their life is also unstable, and he also unable to help her when she need. Uh, One day, Alia followed a man whom her father helped, and when she arrived to the man house, she finally see the real reason why Abah helped him, because Alia can see he was a single father who had a disability son, and he cannot take care of his son very good. And in that time, Alia realized that she made a mistake. After that, she went back to their house and took Abah's small notebook, which has written about the needy of the villagers, and took the necessarily item from their store to hand over to lighten their burden. On Hari Raya night, Alia apologized to Abah because of her miscalculated of his action, and not verifying the information before she make her own assumption. For the theme, there are two themes that I can highlight from this story. First of all, help each other, because when we are care about the community, just like Alia and Abah do, we can spread the positive vibe to our surrounding. And even though there are conflict between Alia and Abah, but after knowing the truth, why he did that, Alia continue what her father do to lighten other people burden. And second is, don't think badly and make your assumption without knowing the truth. This is because prejudice can against others to a serious misunderstanding. For an example, we can see when Alia thought that Abah just deliberate give things to other people when they are also in trouble, but after knowing the truth, she realized that her assumption is not true.
Next, we will move on to performance and direction. So here there are two parts, which are symbolism and soundtrack. So the first section is symbolism. So this section will refer to interpret any symbolic elements or motifs that are used in the story. So the most noticeable element used in this video is 555 book. So this book is an interesting element in the storyline, which is considered a deathless book. But in this story, the book becomes an assistant to the main character to live up the mood and give impact to the audience. So the 555 book, which is used by Abah, is to list the names of the villagers, but Alia assumes the names are in list is people who are debt to Abah, but actually the content of the book of the villagers is the villagers who are less capable in terms of finance. So if you can see the last picture down below as an example, Encik Kamal, a single father, has a son with Down syndrome, and his home address. So this is the example of list in 555 book. Okay, next is soundtrack. So soundtrack is used to enhance the mood of the viewers, because videos uses different soundtracks effectively to attract the attention of the audience. So at around minutes 2.38 and 2.51, we can clearly see the mood shift by utilizing a soundtrack with different tempos. When Alia follows Encik Kamal, the soundtrack is upbeat because it gives mood wondering and make audience waiting about what will happen next, what will happen to Encik Kamal, and what is the truth behind this story. So, and then the soundtrack changes to sadness when Alia sees the real situation of Encik Kamal's sons who has Down syndrome. Second, we can see when at minutes 3.31 and 3.46 shows Alia efforts to help her father in silence, and she goes to each house and brings the necessities from their shop, from their shop. Okay. So, and last one, we can see at minutes 5:04 and 5:11, the upbeat soundtrack changes to a sad mood when Alia sees her father and apologizes to him for her wrong action and assumptions towards him. Next is emotional impact. So in this video, it shows us like how the video elicits emotion from the audience. So this video has successfully managed to play with the emotion of the viewers, which show us assumption of daughter towards father without knowing the truth situation. So we as viewer are also wondering about her father's action. So this video also successfully brings out sad emotions as Alia expressed her pent-up feelings towards her father without thinking of her own daughter's need. And second, this video also elicits guilty after seeing the situation in Encik Kamal's condition with his son who has Down syndrome. And third, this situation becomes really touched when Alia went to each house to help those in need by giving them necessities. And this situation become more touching and sadder when Alia apologizes to her father at the end of the video. interaction, the focus is on how the video keeps the viewer engaged throughout its duration. So at the beginning of the video, there's a problem in terms of finance and business problem that we can see throughout in this video. However, the attitude of Abba, who likes to help other people, makes Alia and the audience wonder and making an assumption because they also have a problem in finance. So why her father keeps helping people? So this situation makes Alia speak up to her father, and yeah, the plot twist of this storyline gives Alia realization about we need to be more grateful and don't judge a book by its cover. So therefore, a daughter's assumption about her father's action are made with clear and interesting storyline that will keep the audience glued to the screen for 5 minutes.
Next, I will be present on the script and dialogue parts. For the writing quality parts, the language used in the script is designed to evoke emotions, particularly a sense of warmth, appreciation, and reflection. It aims to create a connection with the audience through relatable themes. For example, bila kita tak jumpa, kita akan membuat andaian sendiri dan mungkin kita akan kehilangan satu rezeki yang tak ternilai. When we don't understand, we make our own assumption, and we maybe missed out on some of life's greatest blessings by Alia. The statement itself by Alia serves as a parallel sentiment, emphasizing the consequences of not seeking understanding and making assumptions. This element also contributes to create an emotional and thought-provoking narrative that encourages empathy, understanding, and a connection with the characters and themes presented in the video. For the humor or drama part, this video doesn't really include explicit elements of humor or drama. The emotional tone can naturally encompass moments of warmth, reflection, and potentially a touch or a hint of drama. For example, first is conflict resolution, where a disagreement between Alia and her father about life choices that ultimately strengthens their bond. Secondly, is for heartfelt dialogues, where expressive conversations between the characters capture the depth of their emotions, making the audience empathize with their experiences. And lastly, pivotal realizations, where moments when Alia discovers her father's untold reasons. That's it for my part.
I will continue the presentation related to conclusion of this short video include the overall impression. Overall, I like and enjoy watching this video because it has a variety of positive attributes such as kindness, helping each other, and respect. As a child, we must respect our parents and not make our own assumption about the good things that were done by our parents, but we rather see and inspire ourselves to be better and not count on helping people who are more in need. I would like to suggest to others to watch this video because it gives many lessons and a variety of positive attributes that can be applied in ourselves, especially as a child and a member of society. This method can indirectly give birth to a peaceful and harmonious society because they help each other to lighten and burden of others. Throughout this video, it teaches us that a child who makes her own assumption about his father's goodness, but after seeing the truth, she takes over her father's task to help people in need. Furthermore, the final thought of this short video that I can conclude is Alia has successfully delivered the message of helping each other and unity in the multiracial society in Malaysia. The publisher successfully published a video that portrays a kind attitude by helping people in need regardless of ethnic background during the Idul Fitri celebration, as well as showing DG commitment to unite all Malaysians regardless of religion and races. As we know, the video of the story of community related to neighbors proves that there is an attitude of helping each other and being united to create a peaceful and harmonious local community despite various cultural background.